The Legion of Doom.
My name Jeremy Larry Black. My name Jeremy Larry Black. My name Jeremy Larry Black. My name Jeremy Larry.
Hands on the ground, hands on the ground, hands on the hands on the hands on the ground, hands on the ground, hands on the ground, hands on the hands on the
Hands on the ground, pants on the ground, looking like a fool with your pants on the ground, with the gold in your mouth, hat turned sideways, pan hit the ground. Call yourself a cool cat. Pants on the ground, pants on the ground, looking like a fool with your pants on the ground, with the gold in your mouth, hat turned sideways, pan hit the ground. Call yourself a cool cat. Pants on the ground, looking like a fool, get your pants on the ground, looking like a 50 pants on the ground, looking like a fool, get your pants on the ground, get your pants on the ground, get your pants on the ground, looking like a fool, get your pants on the ground, looking like a get your pants on the ground, get your pants on the ground, get your pants on the ground.
Pants on the ground, pants on the ground, pants on the pants on the pants on the ground, pants on the ground, pants on the pants on the pants 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 on the ground, pants on the pants on the ground, pants on the ground, pants on the pants on the ground, pants on the ground, pants on the pants on the ground, pants on the ground, pants on the ground.
Pants on the ground, looking like a fool, get your pants on the ground, looking like a 50 pants on the ground, looking like a fool, get your pants on the ground, get your pants on the ground, get your pants on the ground, looking like a fool, get your pants on the ground, looking like a get your pants on the ground, get your pants on the ground, get your pants on the ground. Pants on the ground, pants on the ground, looking like a fool with your pants on the ground, with the gold in your mouth, hat turned sideways, pan hit the ground. Call yourself a cool cat. Pants on the ground, looking like a fool, get your pants on the ground, looking like a get your pants on the ground, looking like a fool, get your pants on the ground, get your pants on the ground, get your pants on the ground, looking like a fool, get your pants on the ground, looking like a get your pants on the ground, get your pants on the ground, get your pants on the ground, looking like a fool, get your pants on the ground, looking like a get your pants on the ground, looking like a fool, get your pants on the ground, get your pants on the ground, get your pants on the ground, looking like a fool, get your pants on the ground, looking like a get your pants on the ground, get your pants on the ground, get your pants on the ground.
You know, I have a horrible feeling that song could be a hit.
Yeah.
Jeremy Larry Black, out.